earned home court advantage. And with the injuries that have been going on with the Warriors and, no Kevin Durant and then Klay Thompson out, that was a gutty Warriors win on the road.
One that slipped away, too, for Toronto. I mean, can you imagine if they were going up 2-0 back to Golden State?
Right. A lot of confidence, a lot of swagger.
Yeah. Blew that lead, and now Golden State, one-legged Golden State, splits a series, and now they're going back home for 2. That's scary.
And I don't know how you guys see it, but I felt like Toronto lost the game. I don't know if the Warriors won the game.
Right.
The
Warriors didn't score. Didn't score a bucket until that three by Iguodala for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then knowing the statistics as these guys know, I think I heard it the other day. Steph Curry's averages 5 points in the first quarter. He averages 4 points in the second quarter, and he almost averages 10 to 11 in the third quarter.
Right.
And, obviously they're a third-quarter team that actually can really get on runs. KD is out, I just heard, and the other kid that hurt his ribs is out. And now
Looney.
Yeah, and now Thompson Klay is if he's he's a game-time decision type of deal. Spread's gone from 6 to 4.5 now. But again, I felt like Toronto to win the series had to go into San Francisco 2-0, and they're not. And now I get
Oakland.
Oh no, Golden State. Had to go into Golden State.
Oracle
2-0 and to win, I think. But now with these injuries, I think it's now, I don't know, maybe they do have a chance. But if that team was, if Klay was healthy, 100%, I think it was a done deal.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You don't know how this is all going to work out. So, but
I mean, it felt to me like you said, if Toronto could have just hit some open shots.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
because they stifled the Warriors in that fourth quarter.
And Leonard did his job. He scored over 30 points, right? Yeah. He did his job, and there was just no help, right? And that's what they did in the first game. They got all that help. There was no help.
Lowry falling out.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
second game in a row he's fouled out. Like that's a guard. I mean, he's acting like he's a center, So, yeah, I think they're going to have to be a little bit more disciplined, and there's got to be help, right? Leonard can only do so much, right? So
I think if you're a Toronto fan, you've got to be worried not only about the series but about the future of your franchise, right? Because if Kawhi is leaving, that's an older squad, right? There's really, who do you build around, right? On that team, if Kawhi doesn't stay. So I think the only way Kawhi stays is if they win and he defends his title.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way, and for me, I just as this starts to slip away, it feels like the die is cast, that he's ready to go. Now we're talking about the Lakers and the Clippers. They're just sort of waiting to see what's going on and who they're going to get. And as things are idle, it's become like a New York sort of town in this regard. There's just so much laser focus on what's going on and the predictions about, I personally feel like LeBron's in LA. He's an LA guy now, right? He's a Hollywood guy now. I think he's sort of like, he's had enough. He's competitive, but I don't feel like he's putting the pressure on, but it feels like every sports pundit thinks that if the Lakers strike out or they whiff on free agency or a trade, that LeBron's going to want to jump ship or want to trade. I just don't feel that way, and I felt like LeBron looks around and sees some of these kids and says, look, give me somebody else, but if you just give me the kids and fill in a couple of blanks, we might be able to do something here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole LeBron thing is kind of fishy because, what is it, 2 more years on his contract?
Yeah.
And I just don't know how these guys are thinking about investing for the future.
Before his
right?
option.
Yeah. And, I know that it's going to be, if it doesn't go off to whoever they fill him in with, and it gets ugly, that he's gonna say like, well, I gave you Tyronn Lue and you didn't want to sign him to 5 years, and Now you got me 2 head coaches that are probably going at each other's. I mean, he's going to be able to go that angle, and start complaining with. I told him this, and they did this, and
that's not LeBron's style. LeBron is the kind of guy to tell him behind the scenes, but come out and say, "I didn't have anything to do with that. I didn't tell him to hire Ty Lue.
Yeah,
I'm but he's not coming out and saying the kinds of things that you want him to say. I think he's got other interests, and I just don't know. But then you start hearing things, and people want to start filling the gaps, and it's like, Jason Kidd, the highest paid assistant coach, right? For what? Right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, wait a minute, if you're trying to get Anthony Davis and the Pelicans want Lonzo Ball, why the hell did you get paid this guy so much freaking money? If you have any chance that you might be shipping Ball off to get Anthony Davis, why are you paying Kidd so much freaking money?
Yeah.
Because who the hell else is he supposed to train? Right? Because that's why they brought him, right?
Right, yeah.
Right? To be the mentor for Lonzo Ball. But if I'm going after Anthony Davis and the Pelicans want Ball, goodbye.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what the Lakers are doing with all that. And there's a lot of question marks for me.
Because Rondo ain't going to listen to him, right?
No.
So.
But does Rondo, has he still got he's got one more year? Or does he got an option year? Or what?
I think he'll stay.
Yeah.
I think he'll stay. Yeah. I think he likes playing with LeBron.
Well, I mean, especially too now that came out today that out there's 6 or 7 teams out for Anthony Davis. Because there was 2. Now we're.
Oh, they're gonna listen to every offer. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, who would you want? Because now there's Kyrie.
I'm not a big Kyrie fan. If you give me Davis to go with LeBron and we kind of fill in the blanks from there, that would be a good 1-2 punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
look. Maybe I'm Pollyanna about this. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think. I mean, look, it would be great for the Lakers to have somebody who can rim protect and score, like Anthony Davis. There aren't too many guys like that out there. And I said, whoever they want, just give it to them. We can fill in the gaps around LeBron and Anthony Davis. But again, if nobody wants to deal with Pelinka and the owner of the Pelicans says, I'll trade to anybody but the Lakers, then it's probably not going to happen. I hear lots of things about Alvin Gentry. He really likes Lonzo Ball. He really likes some of the guys. I don't think it's going to happen. So then there's a step down from there. Are they in it for Kawhi Leonard? Well, I don't think Kawhi's signing with the Lakers. I don't think he's signing with the Clippers, but I don't think he's coming to LA. That's my opinion. But it's certainly not the Lakers. So who, after that, what's a home run? What's even a single for the Lakers? Butler? Kemba Walker?
Beal.
Well, the kid Walker is, but I think he's going to want a stupid amount of money.
Yeah, no, he's going to want max.
He's going to want max money, and I don't know if he's that kind of guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. So
I'm unclear on where this all goes. All I know is that, like I said last week, I like Vogel's interpretation of what he wants around. LeBron is a drive and dish guy. The best that maybe ever played the game. Let's fit the team around that.
Yeah, get me shooters.
Right. Get me shooters. Get me guys that spread it. That's why I think, if they sign a guy like the kid who played for USC, Vucevic, right? Mm-hmm. A guy who's a big, who can spread the floor but doesn't play any defense. You might disappoint Laker fans, but it's going to be the kind of guy offensively that complements LeBron.
And that's what LeBron had. Didn't he have the Australian kid from in Cleveland, right?
Bogut?
No. I thought but he had a shooter he had a couple shooters.
Love. I mean, obviously Kevin Love can spread the floor. There was always a lot of guys that were shooting, the three on the perimeter, and that's how you win, right? Mm-hmm. You advance, but you still got to play some defense. That's the only way. So you need somebody to rim protect, and I'm not sure where the Lakers are going to get that. And that fourth, again, things look attractive for what the Lakers have as for Anthony Davis. I think it's better than what the Knicks have. I think it's better than what Boston could be offering. You got a number 4 pick this year. You got guys like Ball, Ingram, or Kuzma, maybe Josh Hart, other guys that are available. But Anthony, if you're the Pelicans, you just hold out. You just hold out until somebody overpays, because somebody's going to have to overpay to get Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
All right.